Hello G.I. Joe fans. Today we're going to take a quick look at the 1983 Twin Battle Gun Whirlwind. So here we have the front of the box, a classic look to it. It's the Whirlwind in action, firing away with its weapons. It's got like a little motion lines here that show it firing off in the distance and the fact that the guns rotate. And in the driver's seat we actually have the old rock and roll figure, which is a very cool, classic looking figure. So great art in here. Some of the original art, which is really nice to see. And then we're going to go on to the back of the box here. And it says, Modern Army Action Weapon, the G.I. Joe Mobile Strike Force Twin Battle Gun based on the U.S. Army's top secret weapon system. It's part of the new Modern Army G.I. Joe collection of vehicles, weapons, and figures. Collect them all. Use it to help G.I. Joe protect democracy from the evil enemy army of Cobra Command. And so, of course, it shows all the little features and details, the wheels and the hyper-realistic ammo detail and, you know, super realistic detail in the corner, of course. And so it's just your classic picture of the vehicle. What's very interesting is I just got this the other day, and I got it for super cheap, just a couple bucks, which I was way excited about. So I opened up the box, and the cardboard insert was still in there, which is fine, I guess. I don't care. But what I found very interesting was that it actually had the original receipt from 1984 when the person bought this. And it was bought 4/24/84. So today I believe is the 27th. I actually got this the other day, so I think I got this on the 24th of April, but of course it being 2010. So that is just a really weird coincidence. This was bought at 12:25 p.m. it says here. And it cost the guy $4.64. 20 cents was the tax on the 444 figure. So that was the receipt from 1984. So I'm actually going to keep that because I think that's kind of neat. And the store he bought it from was a place called Rose's, the discount store that doesn't discount people. So I don't know where Rose's is at, but that's a receipt from Rose's from 1984. So I thought that was very funny that was actually still in the box. So I guess this guy collected the receipts as well. Okay, so let's take a look at the vehicle itself here. I'm not going to go into a whole lot of into this vehicle. It was made in 1983, of course, and what I like about the figures and vehicles from 82 and 83 and even into 84, especially the G.I. Joe side of everything, it really has this 1940s, 50s, 60s armies look, but with a futuristic twist to them, which I always thought was really nice about those older G.I. Joe stuff, the first 3 years or so. It really has that look. The colors and the feels and just the accessories and stuff that the characters have, they really have that old style look to them, but like I said, with kind of a futuristic kind of twist to them. So that's one of the great appeals that I have for the older G.I. Joe stuff, and this is no exception. I mean, you could really see this kind of vehicle almost looks like it belonged in a 1940s World War II battle, the way it looks. So what the Whirlwind is essentially is a mobile manned battle platform. It would be used primarily for air attacks or air defenses, and it isn't a vehicle itself. It's a battle station. The vehicle has 2 wheels and a tow hook. It's meant to be towed around to its location. And then once it gets to the location that it should be stationed, the wheels itself actually fold down, and it makes a very dangerous sounding click noise when you do it. And then it would stay in place there. And the platform itself can rotate 360 degrees, which is very nice. And the guns themselves go up and down. If you look at the front of it, it has a nice blast shield here to protect the driver. And if you go to the back, there's some nice little sticker details of the oh, you can't see that. Okay, there we go. It's got some nice detail on the sticker here of the different instrument panels. And then on the guns here, it has 2 panels that can open up. And when you do open them up, there's some really nice bullet detail in there. So it shows the bullet shells that will be firing out the barrels. And on the barrels themselves, underneath, there's 2 little spots that you can turn and rotate. So it makes it look like it's firing off Gatling style. There. And essentially that's it to the vehicle itself. Those are the features on it. It's a very simple battle station. And like I said, it has a really nice aesthetic look to it with the army green to it. So let's go ahead and throw a figure in here and then show off the tow feature on it. So pull those back down. Okay, so I decided to throw Stalker in here, the older version of Stalker here, the Tundra Soldier, because he was right next to a vehicle that I just did a review on. And one thing I noticed here is he has kind of poofy arms. When the wrist starts, they get poofy, and so you can't maneuver the guns up and down. And then I also noticed his hands are also in the way. So it's kind of interesting. I don't have an 82 or 83 figure to throw on him that I can't, that I have just out in the open. I'd have to unbury him. So I'm curious to see how those would move with a figure in there. And of course, Mr. Alonzo Wilkinson there, he is one of the original G.I. Joes, so it's kind of fitting that he's on this. So like I said, there's these things are meant to be towed around by another vehicle, and that's any vehicle that has a tow hook on it. And the only one I had out was my Equalizer. And let's see if we can take a good look at it. And of course, this should work on any vehicle that has a tow hook. And here is the tow hook itself. If you have a vehicle with a tow hook, this will work. And we just want to take the end of it here, and we're going to slide it on there. And there it is, attached to a vehicle with a tow hook. And you just move your vehicle around, and it tows along that battle station. And that is the tow hook feature. I love the tow hook features. I wish they would make more of them, or had made more of them. There are a few vehicles that have it, but in my opinion, not enough. So there we have the 1983 Twin Battle Gun Whirlwind. Now you know, and knowing is half the battle.